So, I've got some time off while I'm in Alberta for work. We're going to check out the Rockies today, so let's see what interesting stuff we can find. Check out that landscape. And this is just kind of the beginnings. These aren't even the big Rockies. Not yet, at least. There's bigger than this. But check out those tallow slopes. Just the extremely worn down, rounded mountain caps. Bit of a sick view of the Rocky Mountain Range, where I think that below, that really blue water is just a reservoir. There's a dam further down, but hopefully we can get a better view of that stuff. Very cool and beautiful weather for this. Look at that. Beauty of nature. The lake's nice and blue. And the mountains are sick as all can be. Look at that erosion. Look at that one peak up there where it looks like it's basically half eroded. Just differential erosion due to probably weather patterns in the area. And you can see all the different layers. Very beautiful. And actually just right across from us, you can see this road cut. You can see those folds there. See how they just zoom like that and then they dip down again? Those are some pretty insane folds. Just imagine all the pressure that would have had to occur to cause those layers of rock to bend and fold like that. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm smelling that pine. That's what you were talking about before, that pine, right?
Yeah, that pine smell is amazing.
Little glacier tucked in up there.
Oh yeah, I see it, yeah. Awesome. We made a quick detour just to check out the Columbia Icefields. You can see the glaciers there. They're all over the place. That's the bigger one, but apparently my friend mentioned that years ago when he came, when he's younger, the glacier was literally over that hill where I'm pointing. And then there's a smaller glacier over there with some pretty crazy ice-capped mountains as well. Very cool place. Shame that they're receding though. It's what happens with climate change and global warming and all that stuff. So it gets rid of our glaciers, which is not a good thing either. So might as well enjoy the view while they're still here. Just in the parking lot still. Check out these boulders. They've got these quartz veins in them. And it looks like they're mixed with some, probably there's some pyrite in the mix, and then you can see some weathered calcite. Cool to see what they might have, but this looks like a quartz calcite mix, just kind of intruding into this fractured, I don't know, it looks like some sort of sedimentary rock. We're in the Rockies, so that's what I expect to see a lot of. Pretty interesting. Just on our way back from the Icefields, and we stopped by this little pit stop. Get a good view of the valley and some of the mountains. But pay close attention to this mountain. See all that material that's sloughed off? You can see a crevice, like a very large crevice. Let's actually zoom in. Where the whole mountainside is basically just collapsed and sloughed off. And we think that's shale. It looks like shaly material, like a black shale. and you could just see like that's easily like hundreds of thousands of tons of material that have just fallen off like collapsed off the side of the mountain face. Nature is pretty insane. Just relaxing. We made a pit stop at a bit of one of the rivers that just meanders through the Rockies. You could see that kind of, it's like a pale milky blue colored water. That's from like the glacial runoff. So there's sediments in there, and then the sunlight hits the water, and it, because of the sediments in there, like I believe it's called rock flour. There was an information sign that I saw that mentioned that at another spot. It reflects the blue light the best, and so that's why you get these really kind of really blue rivers. So we're just gonna relax here. I'll take a look-see at the rocks just to see what kind of what the rocks are like here, and then we'll be on our way. But a gorgeous day. The weather is barely any clouds in the sky. The sky is nice and blue, and it's not too warm. It's just the right temperature. The nice thing about sitting beside a river is that any rocks you want to pick up and look at, you can just wet down and enjoy. This one seems to have this darker red material here, I think is a jaspery material, and then it's mixed in with some type of sandstone or sedimenty like material that's just iron rich. And then you've got some other stuff. This green looks like it could be epidote in the mix. And then this red kind of shiny material, I think I want to say it's called phyllite. It's like the next progression in schist as it metamorphosizes. Interesting little rocks, and yeah, you could just put them down and enjoy the looks of them, and then put them back and then enjoy other stuff. I got a couple more here. This one is pretty nice. It's got a bunch of red banding through it, and it looks, I like the look of it. It's got some nice colors, and then just the bands in it are quite fine and detailed and cool. Don't know what this is. Maybe it's like a petrified wood, but though I think it's just a very nicely layered sandstone, maybe a little bit silica rich, on the more silica rich side, but it's got some amazing little bands, and then also the color change. I have one just sitting at the water's edge that I noticed. It's black matrix with some very nice white fossils in them. Just some corals by the looks of it, nothing crazy, but still interesting to look at and enjoy. Another interesting rock, just a nice piece of yellow sandstone that has been fractured, and then those fractures have filled in with quartz. So you get this really nice looking kind of lightning style pattern of quartz veins running through the sandstone. Kind of interesting. It's just a chunk of sandstone, but those layers and the kind of the iron rich layers by the looks of it, the orangey layers, just the patterns that they form, is just fun, and it's enjoyable to look at and like wet down and appreciate. But yeah, this is a fun little spot to just sit down and look at rocks. Just some more interesting sedimentary rocks, just different patterns, banding, colors. It's all very interesting, very just fun to look at, you know. Enjoyable, a nice way to relax. So I was wondering why they call this place Hoodoo Creek, but I think I know why now. Look at those two. So precarious. That is crazy cool. And those are really big. Like, this video is not doing it justice. Like that tree over there that's closer, that is probably 3 times or 4 times my height. And then those are farther in the back, and it looks like that smaller one might be 3 or 4 times the height of that little tree. So that is crazy. That is awesome. I'm glad I made it up at least this far. Now that we're a bit closer, I hope you can appreciate the scale. Like, look at them. Huge. Here is a view of the hoodoos from below. We are quite close to them. They're just on the other side of the creek. And it looks like there used to be one up top, but it's been eroded away. So I'm on my way down, and I just noticed this giant red boulder. Been picking up small pieces and looking at them of the same material, and I noticed that there were some tiny pebbles in it, but I found one with a lot bigger pebbles. Here's my hand for scale. Looks like it's like a quartzite, like a quartzite like matrix with like just some quartz or quartzite pebbles in them. So that's interesting. I knew there should be conglomerates around here. There are hints of them. Glad to have found one so nice and big to show to you guys, at least. Very cool. We are just finishing up the day in Rocky Mountain House, and there's a river nearby, so we thought we'd stop by and check it out. And I found these 2 conglomerates, and this one is full of stuff. This one has some jaspery bits in it. Same with this one actually too. You can see that. Very cool. Both of these I think are coming with me. I may not find any minerals or won't be able to take home any minerals, but at least I've got 2 cool looking conglomerates, because I believe this section of the river is just on like public land. It's not like in a park or anything. I checked, so these are goodies that can come home with me, so that's cool. We have reached the end of this video. I'm happy that I managed to be able to find a couple cool specimens to take back with me. Some very interesting conglomerates. I'll have to figure out if I want to slice these up. I think I might do that with this one. This one might just end up in the tumbler, but I'm pretty happy that I was able to at least find one public river that wasn't in parkland, that I could actually not only enjoy the rocks, but take a couple with me as souvenirs. But this brings us to the end of the video. If you like this type of stuff, please do like and subscribe. I do all kinds of rockhounding related videos, if this is your first time watching. Also, folks, please in the comments below, let me know what you guys found the coolest in this video. I shared a lot of different videos of different places, of different features, geological formations, glacial lakes, glaciers, all that stuff. So please do let me know what you found the most fascinating and what you liked the most. And folks, just have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video.